Good evening.
Hello.
Welcome to another edition of Baba's Psychic Tea Party.
Yes.
We're your hosts with the most.
See,
I'm Taya, and this is Maddy.
how awkward can I make you feel by dealing with this while you introduce
Oh,
us?
I don't know. It's equally awkward dealing with technology versus sitting here behind the camera. Hello,
Okay.
everybody. Thanks for joining us this evening. All of our one viewer.
Hey, just look at that. You're getting the hang of it.
Viewer.
Yeah, you're doing it.
It's happening.
Taya's doing it. We got one person watching, and I bet you that's Dee Dee.
Yep, hi.
She's our behind the scenes #1 fan.
Who we couldn't do this without. We realized it takes a village in order to make things happen.
Yeah, things are a little bit stressful otherwise, dealing with multiple streaming things. Like, we can't figure out how to stream everything from one device on all platforms. So we just have cameras everywhere and computers everywhere, hoping that we can somehow manage to reach all the people that we need to reach.
And so if you're finding us, welcome. We're glad you found us, and we hope this evening we can provide a little clarity and insight into the craziness that the world is about to embark on.
So again, Taya, Maddy, we are from Bubba's ArT HauS. It's a local art house and spiritual house in Calgary. And yeah, every 2 weeks we're offering free readings, free insight, and free future shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know even where you want to start with all of this, because there's a lot.
Okay, so to recap, last time we were here was about a month ago or so. Usually we are here every couple of weeks, or we're trying to be, but we took a little time off, and a lot has happened in the month.
Mm-hmm.
Last time I was sitting here talking about the trials and tribulations I went through, and now it's your turn to sit here and share a little bit about what's been going on, because if this is any indication of what the world is about to experience, buckle up, people. Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed that there has been a pattern. I seem to go through things before other people do, and it's usually about a week, sometimes a month.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, my thing has been financial issues back in December, January, and then I watched as everybody else went through this awful period of financial issues, and then something to do with health right after. And now everybody else is going through health stuff, whether it be teeth,
Mm-hmm.
or
knee problems. We've heard a lot of people come through with joint issues,
yeah,
or knees that are giving them problems, hip problems, and we're finding a lot of people are resisting moving forward,
yeah,
transitioning.
and a lot of like just mild inconveniences happening in people's
Mm-hmm.
lives, like to the point where it's no longer a bunch of mild inconveniences, it's one big large inconvenience. Which brings me to my final step, the big kind of like new beginning transformation, forcing you to move forward as you've literally had to give up everything. So yeah, mine started with the financial issues. Everybody's got that. Health issues. Everybody's doing that now. And last week, I had a house fire, and it has forced me to accept help from other people,
Which
I don't like doing. It's forced me to just go back to having absolutely nothing, like no space, no I mean, my kids lost pretty much everything. We lost everything, except for like some things downstairs. But I'm also watching all these other people go through similar stuff. Like now they're losing stuff. They're having those mild or like major inconveniences, I want to call it. Yeah, so if you're feeling like the world has absolutely collapsed on you, you are not the only one. Everybody is going through this right now.
The last month we were getting the Tower card nonstop.
Yeah.
And this card, we typically don't like to see because it means your world and potentially the whole world is about to experience an upheaval. And when you get this card, you have to look at, despite the fact that your world is collapsing or being restructured, what are you trying to hold on to? What are you resisting letting go of? See, now you're at a time of, wow, you have nothing now. You're starting over. But what do you have? You know, you have your family still. You know, like, you've got community, as you're seeing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, which is awesome.
Which, would you see this if these crazy moments didn't happen? You know, so it's a pause for all of us to take stock of our life and to look at, okay, well what are we grateful for? What do we have?
Mm-hmm.
You know, what, you know, can we do now as a community, you know?
Yeah.
So.
We have Becky, who is on here saying she is really needing a reading tonight. So Becky, is there anything specific that you are wondering about? You can, is it work, relationships, money? We'll definitely pull some cards for you. But yeah, and also just like a feeling of disconnect has been going on too.
Well, and we were just trying to reflect on what is the overall message, but with the disconnect, it's really testing your faith in yourself, your ability to overcome situations. Like, really, what's next? Can I handle this? Like, why does this keep happening? I thought we were over this. I thought we were complete with this lesson.
Where is the peace?
Where is that?
Where is the peace?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's definitely interesting times we're in right now. Just because everybody's experiencing these changes. So, you know, it's when one person in your life experiences these changes, well, guess what? It's inevitable that you're going to experience the same things. Just your own version of it.
So Becky would like to hear a message from her brother.
That's your gem.
Pull a card.
Yeah. Okay, we have Derek saying, feeling the Tower moment this week. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, we all had built our lives on faulty foundations. And there was nothing wrong with how we built them. It was just we had only learned about certain types of foundations, certain structural, like, buildings. And now we've learned better. We've decided we're worth more, and so how we built our lives, it wasn't stable for the future selves that we want to be, and so that's why this was necessary. But we're getting snakes, and we're getting phoenix, and we're getting eagle, and these are all spirit animals and animals of transformation, of rebirth, of regeneration, of overcoming. So yeah, you're feeling it. We're all feeling it. No, you're not alone. But teamwork, I keep pulling the Three of Pentacles card this week. And this is about working together. We need to unify right now to achieve our goals, to achieve our future. We have to put almost the past behind us. It didn't matter what you chose. It didn't matter what you were looking at. I'm assuming this is for Becky, but this can apply to anybody hearing this message. You know, we really don't know where we're going, and it didn't matter what you chose. You chose what you chose, but now it's evident that we need to work together in order to get to the next leg of our journey, because we can't do it alone anymore. Like,
Yeah. So I think you were talking about, I can't remember what his name was.
With Derek?
Yeah.
Yep.
So Becky, for your brother, his messages that he has to do with so the cards that I got were make music and financial flow. And it doesn't necessarily mean make music. Make music could mean you're taking things too seriously. You need to kind of let go, have some fun, not worry so much, and just find the beautiful things in life. And the more that you focus on the beautiful things, the more positive things will come into your life, and the less you're going to have to focus on the negative things. And if you continue to do that, you'll have endless opportunities and endless resources that will come to you, because now you're not putting that block up for yourself. And also, like, it feels like you're worrying about him a lot, and you shouldn't have to. He's happy. He's good. He's safe. And yeah, always watching. I don't know if you have anything to add to that.
No.
Right.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, it's funny too, because actually a lot of these questions that even anybody is asking this evening, in the next little bit here, you should be able to ask the universe these questions on your own and get these answers that you're looking out externally for. I don't know if everybody has been experiencing the shifts that we've been experiencing, but we had an eclipse just pass us by, and that brought a lot of changes to our world. And there's another eclipse happening April 8th. It's going to be a solar eclipse this time. The last one was lunar eclipse. And so transformation.
It's like, yeah, another 300 and some years before we see a solar eclipse like this one. So.
And there's also Mercury retrograde that is rearing its ugly head on April 2nd. So
we've been experiencing stuff from that as well already.
Communication issues.
Our phones. Yeah, trying to have a phone conversation the other day, and it kept cutting out, and then
even miscommunication.
Yeah.
People misinterpreting what you're saying, or taking it personally, or just not getting the message across that you need to get across.
Arguments,
yeah. So, as much as I want to say go out there, make your life happen, it's almost like, okay, go into a bit of a hermit mode right now in order to survive.
Do not leave your house for the next 5 days.
If you can. Whatever.
8 days, 10 days.
Yeah, it's going to be...
10 days.
Well, maybe the next month. If you can survive April, let's just say you're going to be smiling after that. But I hear April 20th is supposed to be an interesting time as well, because unexpected changes can happen again. And for the whole world, not just for one person. And it's in every aspect of your life. So if, something started to change in your personal life, well, it's probably going to happen in your career. It's probably going to happen in your, social scene, whatever the case is. But no area of your life is immune from the restructuring, rebuilding from a place of stronger foundation, one that can't be shaken.
Yeah. All right. So for those of you who have just joined us, Taya.
Hi.
Maddy. Taya does numerology, tarot, oracle.
All kinds of...
Intuition. Shit.
All kinds of weird stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do past life readings and oracle mediumship. A whole bunch of stuff as well. Sound healings. If you are interested in sound healings, we do have a free online sound bath coming up on April 10th. And it's online. You just
log in like you are tonight.
Yeah, and I will be with Taya's husband, Victor, and we'll be making beautiful sounds.
Together.
Yes. And we've been doing it, the last one we did with our backs against each other, just to see kind of how we could tune into each other, and it actually turned out really cool. It was like a very gentle, peaceful experience.
Yeah, each time it's going to be what it needs to be.
Exactly.
And that's what's wonderful. It's just like
last
this.
time was like inner healing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This time might be solar eclipse survival.
Yeah, who knows?
It's 2 days after.
Surviving the apocalypse, part 1.
Yeah.
We'll make it a multi-part series. But yeah, change is coming, whether you're ready for it or not.
Dixie says hand wave. Lynn says hi beauties. And Jeff says, should I buy the vintage guitar? I'm not even going to do any kind of psychic work for that. You should always buy the guitar.
There are some answers that, you just shouldn't even be asking the question.
Like, as a musician,
just do it.
Do it. Always buy the guitar. If it's going to make you happy inside, buy the guitar. Because why not? What is the worst that can happen?
No regrets. No regrets.
Okay, if we can't hide out from Mercury retrograde, how can we handle it or get through it easier?
Breathe. No, actually today I was talking to somebody that came through here. A lot of people have been unable to breathe. And for me, what I found was really important, and I wish I would have heard this when I was a kid, is to breathe in the love and breathe out the fear. To breathe in the unconditional love and breathe out whatever is no longer serving you. And you will find peace of mind through that. And it's funny because just the cards that Maddy's pulling on the situation. It's
so peace of mind. Stand your ground.
Boundaries.
Yeah. And guess what? The problem will be resolved.
Go figure. You know what? And then that's something that was the message loud and clear last couple of years. Just stand your ground. And that's all it takes. Just stand there.
Okay. So Lynn agrees. Jeff, you should buy the guitar. So that's settled. You're getting a new guitar. Victor says, "Aw, I love you, Taya."
Aw, hi, I love you.
Thank you for making this video, Goosh, Lucy, and Victor.
I love you guys. Hi.
And Jeff wants to know if the guitar is haunted.
Probably. But you like that anyways.
I was just gonna say, like, it feels a little bit.
That's
like
why he likes it.
Yeah, it feels like it has a little bit of spunk to it.
You know what? Maybe that's the spunk you've been needing to get back into.
Ooh, yeah. Maybe like there's a ghosty in there that'll possess you and just like get you back into music.
The spunky spook. That's your next
okay,
song.
you have to.
That's your next song.
Oh my gosh.
New band name.
Yeah, the spunky spook.
Yeah.
Jeff,
royalties right here one day.
Yeah, Jeff, you have to buy this guitar, write the song, and perform it with me on May 4th.
Yeah, what's going on May 4th?
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. So we're actually putting on a very unique show here May 4th. It's called...
a ticketed event.
It's a ticketed event, yeah. It's called The Ritual of Music. We are going to have ritual dance performances by Tanya from BAM, Body Art Motion. And then we've got a bunch of incredibly talented musicians coming in. And what's going to happen is we're going to play for a certain amount of time, but we're going to have different musicians come up and tell stories and then perform songs together. So there's going to be things like ghost stories, stories of heartbreak, stories of survival.
Get you women in Walmart.
Yeah, like folklore, all kinds of cool stories we're going to be telling. And there'll be, if you have a ticket, you'll get your food, some drinks, entertainment. Yeah, it's going to be a super cool night. We're going to decorate the whole area that we're performing in, so it's all witchy and spooky. But yeah, you can buy tickets for that. Oh, it's gone. You can buy tickets for that if you guys are interested or want something new and unique to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Feeling the tower. Tammy says, looking beautiful as always, ladies.
Aw, thank you. Hi,
Tammy. I honestly feel like shit.
It's faking it till I make it. You know?
Oh, Victor again says hi, Taya and Maddie. Justine says hi, Boo.
Hi, girls.
Hi, Justine. Thanks for
tuning in, everyone.
Yeah.
We really appreciate your support. If you have a question, just type it in the comment section and we'll be glad to get to it.
Yeah, we're doing oracle readings, tarot readings, past life,
intuitive readings,
numerology.
Yeah.
We have never had anybody ask for a numerology reading.
Not on here yet.
Not on here.
No.
And Taya is absolutely mind-blowing when it comes to numerology. If you are in Calgary, I highly suggest you stop by Bubba's ArT HauS and get a numerology reading. It actually, surprisingly, numbers explain a lot about who you are and what you're here to do. So if you're looking for your soul purpose, it's numerology with Taya.
Yeah. If you're trying to figure out why you're here, I can help you figure that out. And sometimes it's just by knowing your number. And that's just simple math of the universe.
Okay, so Justine, for a numerology reading, all you have to do is put in her name, right?
Nope. I just need her birthday.
Oh,
when's
so just your birthday?
Justine?
Yeah, so just your birthday, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Including the year.
Lynn says, my sis enjoyed her numerology reading with you yesterday.
Oh, lovely. She was so much fun. I really enjoyed that conversation. Yeah, it's so funny because I was telling her every time I do a reading, I always have to check, do I need to hear the same message that I'm giving out? Because sometimes that message is, okay, the universe saying, hey, pay attention. Hey, are you listening? Just because somebody else is hearing it doesn't mean it's not for you too.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it was great.
Okay, Justine says July 1st, 1994.
Okay, so Justine, you are here to work. There's no sugarcoating this one. You're here for limitation, order, and service. So in your life, you're going to have to work. Sometimes a little bit harder, sometimes a little bit smoother. Just once you accept the work that's at hand, things will go a lot more smoothly. You are being born on the 1st, meant to run your own business. So if you're not running your own business, this is your message to think about what it is you love to do. Things that you do that nobody else can do maybe as well as you, and put those things down. Then you go to Vistaprint or any other printing company out there and you invest $40 in yourself for a box of business cards, and you start handing that business card out everywhere because you're meant to learn to be independent, to be you, and to obtain whatever it is you are searching for in this lifetime. But it does come with, being in charge, being the one that's visible. So if you'd like to elaborate a little bit more on numerology, we can definitely do that. You can always come and see us, or we can book a reading. But yeah, as long as you understand that life is work, there is no get out of jail free card. You gotta just apply the work. But it is a little bit more rewarding to apply it to your own business. And had somebody told me that years ago, we would have started Bubba's ArT HauS years ago. Maddie and I would have been multimillionaires by now if we had listened to this advice. But you are here to do you. And that's the thing. Nobody else can take away that job from you. So as long as you're not limiting yourself, and limits are usually in the eye of the beholder, you'll achieve whatever it is you want. You just have to sometimes work with those limits that are presented to you. Sometimes you need to get out of your own way. So, hope that helps.
So I actually know Justine.
You do?
That's why I didn't want to give her a reading.
Oh, fabulous. Great.
She was my next door neighbor. I grew up with her.
Oh, so what are you going to say about Justine?
Oh, no, she's great.
Oh, good.
Yeah, no,
all right, I'm
like, Brandon says, hugs to both of you. Thanks, Brandon.
Hi, Brandon. Thank you.
Also, Tammy, thank you so much for the love and light. It's been It's definitely been exhausting and overwhelming. I never in my life thought that I would be somebody who experienced a house fire. And just my last week has been hard. Yeah. So thank you. I appreciate all of the love and happiness that people have been sending. It means a lot to me. I'm not good at accepting help, and I'm not good at, I don't know, being vulnerable, I guess. But this has really pushed me into a position where I kind of have no choice. So
That's okay.
I appreciate all the help, though. Like, I appreciate everything. It's just, it's overwhelming.
But see, this is the thing. You're not alone. You know, you have to realize that you're not alone now.
Yeah.
And that's the wonderful part about this spiritual journey is you do realize that, yes, it's never you anymore. You have like a whole team of guides, of people, of the ones that you can see, ones that you can't see. And it's just absolutely amazing how much love there is out there in the universe.
Yeah.
You know, and despite like these crazy moments and these challenges that we saw coming, but there's no way you could see something like this coming.
It's weird though, because I've always been able to, like, I've had close experiences before with like really bad stuff, and I've always known. I've always woken up right before it happened, or like
but that's
on the
why I'm saying
verge.
this
But
might
this
not even
time,
be for you.
this time it was like, okay,
Yeah.
my house is on fire, and it's the middle. It's like it was 2:56 in the morning.
Yeah, 3 in the morning. What are the odds of that one?
Yeah,
too?
and like no way, because like we tried to put it out, it didn't work. So yeah, we just had to kind of abandon everything, and just it was just it doesn't feel real almost.
Derek, you're asking what is your number? When is your birthday, Derek?
Oh, Justine said it helped her.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, Derek, right away, Derek, you overanalyze a lot. You know, you don't trust a lot of people, but you also don't ask to be trusted. You got to get out of your head every once in a while. But yeah, let me know your birthday and I can tell you a little bit more. It's so funny. Ever since I started living my life through numbers, which was about 20 years ago now, it's simplified my life. It's made my life make more sense. I just was trying to figure out a pattern, trying to see like how could I hack the system that that we're a part of, right?
Bottom.
January 5th. 29. Okay, that's so funny. That's my aunt's birthday, January 5th. Capricorn. So you love family. That's pretty cool. Okay, so yeah. Derek, you are good pretty much at anything and everything. There's very few things you're not good at. The thing is, you like shiny new thing after shiny new thing after shiny new thing. So, you know, sometimes you don't get the full scope of the lesson. Other times you stick with something for a little too long. So you need to know when to say goodbye or cut the lesson short. Yeah, being born on the 5th, yeah, it's just reinforcing that. So you have constructive freedom. Basically, you get to choose in this lifetime what it is you want to do. The problem is the over-analysis that you got going on and that you don't trust people. So, yeah, what do you love? What are things that are your passion, things that you could do all day, every day? And instead of asking yourself how, just start. Make a list of like 5 different things that you love, things that you're good at, put it on a card and like make that card exactly what I was saying earlier and go print that. We spend more on coffee a week. So you're worth that. Start giving that out. Before you know it, you're going to build your business. And you're like, how did I do it? Well, you one foot in front of the other. Just keep going. Just don't overanalyze. Yeah. So Derek says he's been very analytical, rare to trust, has been burned too many times. See, and this is the thing. Despite being burned so many times, you have to keep going and you have to trust that not everybody is out to get you. This is how you learn these lessons. Like you hear, we're all going through these things. We're all learning these things. We're all struggling with these things. Yes, it's not fun. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult, more than we thought we could handle, but yet here we still are. We pick ourselves up and we keep going. So, you know, what's next? I don't know. But yeah, don't overanalyze because you get lost. You get lost in like, okay, what am I doing now? How did I end up here when I was wanting this? So are you staying focused? If you're not staying focused, a vision board, a manifestation board, You know, something to look at every day. Why am I getting up in the morning? Why am I doing laundry today? Why am I being productive? Why am I working 20 hours for myself? Well, because you want your side hustle to be your full time. Because you don't want to be a cog in the machine just paying somebody else's dreams, making their dreams happen when you can make your own happen.
Sierra would like a reading of our choice.
Oh, you can pull a card?
Double pull cards?
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll team up.
Yeah. How do we spell Sierra? Let's do
it's over here. SIEARA.
Okay. So Sierra, you are here to learn about money. How to spend it, save it, use it, lose it, and budget multiple times over and over again. Why do you want what you want? You know, here we are, we're in a material world, so yes, it's okay to be a material girl, but why do you want what you want? Okay, so right now, Sierra, the cards are telling me you gotta focus on your health. Which again, what did Maddy just highlight? Was her pattern that she experienced?
Okay, yeah. So you start with the financial issues.
Yeah.
You're going into the health issues, and then if you don't pay attention, you're gonna have a major loss. So I don't know, what did you pull?
Health
and surrender. That's so funny.
Yeah.
So I have solar plexus.
Yeah.
And earth star chakra. So this is like an initiation type of thing. Your earth star chakra is actually below your root chakra, so you need to be grounding yourself more to get stability, to kind of get that financial strength back. And solar plexus chakra, this is about like relationship problems turning into physical problems. So problems in your hips or uterus or digestive system.
When I get the health card, for me, it's very that if you don't make time now for your wellness, you have to take time for your illness. So again, it's about boundaries. Mm-hmm. It's about, okay, how am I give and not taking time to receive, to replenish, to take care of myself, to feed me for what I need. You know, I don't know if you're a parent or if you're, you know, in a relationship, but sometimes we put ourselves in these roles and not realizing that we put ourselves into the role of just give, and you just keep going because you've done, I've given a little bit more today. I've given a little bit more the next day, and then a little bit more. And before you know it, you've just given all of yourself, and then there's nothing left for you at the end. And so that's why that card comes up for me. And how do we work through this? Well, moderation. Everything in moderation. And this is key for all of us right now, because we can go into like a whole woe is me thing, but that's okay for a little bit. Sure, you got to mourn the loss of your life, like even what you had struggles with. We were talking about is losing memories of the photos of things that you can't just replace. It's like, okay, well, I have to mourn that at some point.
Yeah.
Otherwise, guess what it's going to do? Come to haunt you later. And it's like these things are heartbreaking. But for whatever reason now, we have to go through it. And rather than you carry the weight of this situation, of the loss with you, you can carry the lesson of it. You know, you'll always have those memories. You still have your family.
Yeah.
You know, like these things are huge. And you can make new memories now, you know, of a stronger foundation. Why this one fell? Well, we can't always understand that at the moment, right? But yeah, you know, listen to us and know that health is very important right now, and it should be your focus. And if it's not, well, you need to change your life in order to make sure that your health is your focus, because if you're not focused on that, nobody else will be.
Okay, Lynn says, reading please, move was a success, very peaceful out here, but path unclear.
Yeah, so in talking even to your sister yesterday, it just seemed like she said that you had a box full of stock. And then I was like, oh, is this like a metaphor for your life? So do you still have stuff that's unresolved? Stuff that still needs to be finished? Like, yes, you moved. Yes, it's peaceful. Yes, it's transition. But there's still stuff that needs to be dealt with. And that's what April 8th will really shine a light on. If you haven't dealt with stuff that needs to be dealt with, that's what you need to look at. Yeah, the cards that I'm getting for Lynn right now are teaching and learning, compassion. So each time we encounter a new person, a new situation, we're teaching as well as learning. And we have to have compassion for others, but also for ourselves. Sometimes we've never done something before. You know, like Lynn, you moved. This is a big thing to make that decision to say, okay, I got to do something different. I got to upheave my whole life. So yes, you didn't go through fire, but in a way you did. You know, like
you have
like,
a new beginning.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, now what? Who is Lynn now? You know?
Yeah, so it's like about stepping into this new you, because you left your old life behind, but did you leave the old you behind?
Right.
So it's time to kind of go into yourself and figure out, who do you want to be now? You have a fresh start. You can literally do anything that you want to do. Yeah, again, endless opportunities, life force energy. So like actually connecting to source and just like pulling that energy into you and actually allowing yourself to be who you truly are meant to be instead of who you had to be. Yeah, just time to do some inner work and figure out who you want to be, where you want to go. It's a new start for you. You get to be a new person.
Yeah, and have you actually asked yourself all these questions, or
Yeah,
have you been
who do
busy?
You want to be?
Have you been busy asking everybody else what they want? Have you been putting them first? Have you not been establishing those boundaries? You know, and that's where again you gotta set those boundaries and not just set them, but maintain them, hold them.
Andrea says hello.
Hi, Andrea. Thank you, everyone, for joining us this evening. We appreciate it.
Yeah, hopefully we're getting to everybody's questions.
Providing a little bit of insight and clarity in these tumultuous times as the world is...
Dixie would like to know, will I move out of my current residence this year?
Do you want to move out of your current residence this year? That's what you got to ask yourself. See, right now, because the veil is so thin, you really need to focus on what it is you want. Don't focus on what you don't want. The universe will hear you. So if you're focusing on what you don't want and then you get it, well, are you really surprised? So what do you want? Why do you want what you want?
I feel, so without even the cards, I'm getting like a no, that you won't move out because you have some current blockages, and these blockages are put there by you. So unless you can remove the blockages, you're not going anywhere. Might be financial. I don't know. There's something that's standing in your way. So until you can move that out of your way, you're not going anywhere. Did you pull a card for that?
Yeah, it's like for me, I think you just need some more information before you make a decision on anything. And that's where I would look.
Weird.
Yeah. Why? What you getting?
Yeah, so when I pull cards in the situation, it's talking about expressing your truth. So there's not something that you're admitting to or being able to speak. And it's talking about trusting your innocence, so trusting your inner child, and yeah, also doing some healing in your high heart chakra. So this is all like has to do with healing and trusting yourself and pretty much expressing your truth. And then once you do that, you'll be able to get to where you need to go. So that's how you'll remove those blockages. So hopefully that helps. Alright, Lynn and Dixie both say thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks, guys, for the questions. And again, if you have a question, feel free to type it in the comment section. We'll get to it.
Yeah, we're doing numerology, past life, card readings,
Intuitive readings.
Uh,
talking
about all of
the crazy stuff in the world.
The world shit right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, if this stuff interests you, we do have a bunch of events that are coming up for April.
Yeah, April, our dance card is full again. We've got lots of fun and excitement, and we try to keep it entertaining. We have Women's Witchy Wednesday starting this week, and a chakra meditation, as well as a dance ritual hosted by Nicole, the Goddess Moves, and all kinds of fun stuff. So subscribe, go on our website, have a look at our events on our social media accounts. We're on Facebook and Instagram, and whether you go to Hippy and Witchy or Baba's ArT HauS, it doesn't matter. It's all the same. You'll find our events, and we're working together, whether you like it or not. Here we are.
But yeah, like witchy stuff, we've got so for the solar eclipse, we've got a new moon magic class for the garden witch. So if you want to get a little spooky with us, that's what we'll be doing.
It revolves around fresh starts, new beginnings, transformation.
Which is exactly what everybody needs.
This whole theme that we're going through right now.
Everything fell apart.
Yeah. But we do actually have quite a few witchy events this month. So if you're learning or trying to get into a little bit more of your own practice, and I mean everybody's is different. Mm-hmm. We're here.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we have.
So yeah, I don't know. Last time we mentioned it, we are now on Buy Me a Coffee. It's kind of like a Kickstarter program where you can get witchy tips, psychic tips, healing, insight,
free meditations. Like we do a meditation every other Friday. So those are slowly being added to the Buy Me a Coffee. Well, I mean, we'll be behind for a little bit just because my house burnt down. But once I get going again, we're able to record. We'll have the meditations back up. And I think Victor is doing Qigong and healings like that. So yeah, if you want free monthly healings, well, I guess they're not free, but like it's what,
so we have different levels that you can contribute.
$5.
So the way that Buy Me a Coffee works is you have different levels of support that you can contribute for different levels of information. So if you're more looking for just something a little bit lighthearted and fun, it's a $5 contribution a month, and then you get like memes and positive affirmations, little tips and tricks, things that
how you can heal yourself.
We've used, worked with. And then if you want to invest a little bit more in yourself, we've got levels that are $25, $60, and so on and so forth. So whatever a person can afford. I mean, everybody's different where they're standing, and we appreciate it no matter what. But we also have, what else going on?
We've got positive vibes for women. So like a women's support group to kind of heal through all the bad stuff, the traumas that have happened. And then we also have one for the kids too. So for teens,
we have our feral tribe.
Yeah, our feral tribe.
And that's at the end of the month. But we've realized so many people have traumas, and instead of people bonding over trauma, we're trying to heal the trauma and then try to form healthy relationships. Otherwise, the Tower card will be experienced over and over again in people's lives.
Yeah. We also had somebody ask about connecting with a deceased loved one. Is there anybody in specific that you're trying to connect with? Because when we do these things, it's like there's a million.
There's neighbors coming in. There's all kinds of people.
Yeah, so if there's a specific person that you're trying to contact, let us know. Dad. Okay. All right. How long ago did your dad pass away? I just need like a rough timeline. Was it a couple weeks?
Yeah, it's so interesting. This is totally your world, not mine.
November 2022. Okay. I'm just trying to find him. Okay. Was the death very sudden? I'll just wait till she answers. Yeah, I'll continue. If you wanna chat, I will continue searching, cause
Yeah, this is so interesting to me.
yeah, I'm not sure where. Okay, I'm going to try and find him. Just because I can't find him doesn't mean that he's not there. Sometimes when they're in the astral realm, they are off doing other things, and they're not expecting to be called upon. If you're able to give me a name, I will go search for him while you
hang out here and
out,
look good. I don't know.
Well, Taya, Sabrina Fetter would like a reading of
your
choosing.
Sabrina, when is your birthday?
If you want to do that, I'm going to go on a little adventure.
Okay.
And I'm going to go find this person.
Okay, so Sabrina, you are here to learn independence, individuality, and attainment. So in your life, you will have to run your own business at some point, whether you've been resistant to it or not. But yeah, the signs have been there that you are a natural leader and that you have great ideas. The thing is, when you listen to somebody else's idea, it doesn't go exactly as planned. So stepping out of the dependent part of your life and into the independent stage is huge for you. Once you can do that, anything's possible. You can obtain whatever it is you're looking for in your life, whether it's material satisfaction or endless love, security, community, whatever it is you're looking for. But again, it has to be on your terms, and you have to be doing it by yourself. I mean, you have support, but it's got to be you. I hope that helps. When is your birthday? Let's see. February 26th. Yeah, so I see here's the number 7 coming up again. So just like Derek, a little bit of overanalysis that you do possess. Yeah, you don't trust a lot of people, but you also don't ask to be trusted. Being born on the 26th, you are learning about money, how to spend it, save it, use it, lose it, multiple times. But again, running your own business, doing your own thing will put you in a place where you can call the shots and do all of that. Yeah, you overanalyze a lot. You make an excellent researcher, engineer, librarian, historian, somebody who can put puzzles together, research, see things that other people couldn't. Just sometimes you get lost, and so it's good to come out and be a little objective instead of so subjective. That's where it helps to trust a couple of people in your life to be like, hey, am I working hard instead of smart? But once on track, this is a fun lesson because, again, you're seeing patterns, you're doing research, you're studying, you're figuring out the secrets of the universe. And yeah, you are here to learn about money. Hope that helps you, Sabrina.
Okay, and I think I found the dad. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that I have found your dad. It does feel like there's a lot of tension and a lot of forgiveness that has to happen between the two of you. He is very resistant to this whole thing. He also feels very guilty for some of the things that he has done. There's also a lot of things in his past that he was unable to let go of, and it feels like it was kind of passed on to you. So in this, we're getting to a point where it is up to you now. On the other side, he's there, he's ready to forgive, and he's ready to move past this. But you need to accept this, forgive not only him, but also yourself. He wants to be there for you, he wants to be watching over you, but there's that resistance of it feels like he isn't sure that you want him there, just because of the things that happen between the two of you. So if you're able to just sit down and process what happened, and just forgive yourself and forgive him, I think that'll open up a whole new thing for both of you.
Getting in touch with your emotions. So when I pull a card, I get the Ace of Cups. And this is, again, the Ace is about new beginnings, about transformation, what we were talking about. But the Cups is a symbol of emotions. And now, okay, getting in touch with your emotions, asking yourself, okay, we couldn't heal our relationship in this life, in a human form. I've heard something that when somebody close to you passes away, you either mourn the relationship you had or the one you didn't have. And so now you have an opportunity to be able to heal this relationship and work on another level, but it's up to you. Do you want this? And this is where you have to get in touch with your emotions and ask yourself, is this something I want? What do I want out of this? And be brutally honest with yourself.
And what were the lessons as well? Like, what did you learn from this? And maybe don't dwell on the what ifs, but accept what it was.
We're in now.
Yeah.
We're in now.
Yeah. And if you do that, it's new blueprints. So you're rewriting your DNA. Your new foundation. You're not passing this on to
future generations.
Yeah.
Or even continuing patterns or bad behavior.
Yeah. You're choosing to
overcome.
End it now and overcome. And there's a lot of forgiving and a lot of things that were left unsaid. If you're willing to, and it might sound silly, but just sit in your room and be like, hey, I'm ready to talk, I'm ready to forgive you, and just feel it and allow it to happen. Yeah, so all over the place with your emotions, just honestly,
of course,
sit down, think about your dad, just know that he's there, and just cry. Just let it all out. Let your anger out. Scream in your head, scream into a pillow, whatever you have to do, just let it out and free yourself. Free yourself from the guilt, free yourself from the shame, free yourself from the what ifs, and just allow yourself to heal.
Surrender.
Forgive.
Is the word.
Surrender and forgive. Yeah, forgive yourself, forgive him.
And don't carry the weight of the past with you. Just carry the memory with you, you know, and
yeah, because he definitely was resistant to come, so he definitely feels like he's not wanted there. Okay, yeah, so again, like, yeah, choose to be the person that stops this cycle. No more. I know it's easy for us to say, oh yeah, just stop drinking and everything will be fine, but like, put in the work. Find out, you know, why. Why are you copying what he was doing? But again, it's tied to the emotions and the blueprints that we have. So yeah, get some new blueprints. Create a new you. Decide to stop carrying that guilt, because a lot of times addiction comes because you carry guilt, you carry shame, and you don't know how else to release that.
Coping, numbing, escaping. What are you doing? Like when you drink, when you use any sort of tool. You know, for myself, even coffee. You know, how much coffee are you consuming? Why are you consuming that much? What is it doing for you? Are you, you know, coping with your situation? Are you numbing yourself? Are you escaping? You know, what do you not want to look at? Come April 8th, if there's stuff you don't want to look at, guess what? You won't be able to hide from it anymore. You have no choice but to look at it.
Yeah, and like not being able to let go of the past, again, that's the same. That's the same as forgiving and just, a lot of self-healing. I don't know if you're local to Calgary or not, but we do sound healings, we do Reiki, we do all kinds of stuff to help you process this stuff. We have a free sound healing coming up on April 10th, and it's going to be online through the Bubba's ArT HauS and Hippy and Witchy page. Again, it's just like starting that journey, starting that healing journey. It'll kind of ripple out into more. I almost lost my juice. But yeah, if you want to let go of the past, the only person that can do that is you. You have to be ready, and you have to be willing, and you have to be easy on yourself. You have to forgive yourself.
Yeah. There's that compassion again, and surrender, and breathe in the love, breathe out the fear. I mean, you're alone, but you're not alone. You know, the universe has you, and there is nothing bigger than you, as Darcel would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hopefully everybody got their questions in. If not, you can come see us in person, or we do this every 2 weeks. You can come on here and ask us free questions.
Message.
Maddy, Bubba's ArT HauS is where we are at.
So this week I'm going to pull a message for you from our handy dandy hat here. I did it handy dandy. Did you like that? But yeah, focus on yourself. Focus on your health. Focus on your healing. My body is strong, healthy, happy, beautiful, resilient, adaptable. Add whatever words you want, whatever you need to say to yourself. We fill ourselves with a lot of crap, a lot of garbage, a lot of things that are not for our greatest and highest good. Things that we shouldn't tell ourselves. Things that do a lot of harm, even though at the moment it's just words. But focus on your health. Focus on your well-being. Focus on your peace of mind. Again, we don't know what's about to happen, but we see the writing on the wall that there is a bit of chaos. And so sometimes the best way to navigate the chaos is to discipline yourself and to tell yourself, yes, that I am strong. I am able to handle this, and I can get through anything that crosses my path.
Yeah. Sweet. Well, for those who celebrate, happy Bunny Day tomorrow.
Happy,
Happy Easter. And we will see everybody in 2 weeks. I'm not sure what the date will be.
April 13th, we will be here. For another fun
day.
For another fun time.
Yeah.
So join us again, and until then, have fun, and
see you guys later.